quick message, leave a comment, like, subscribe, share, come to our Discord. We have a link in the description. Great Discord. Welcome. You're going to get 8 really good tips from me. And it's going to be like a structure. It's not the Eightfold Path. It's something else. It's called Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. Okay? And so you just relax. I'm going to tell you all about this. And while you're hearing it, you're going to see a nice image on the screen. Okay? You just enjoy. Okay? You take that in. So, Yama, the house rules. Before you go anywhere, we got to talk manners. Don't lie, don't steal, don't hurt people. Don't get greedy, and don't act like you're the only one here. These are the don'ts and keeps the house peaceful. And maybe you enter some kind of establishment where it's expected of you to be very nice and very well behaved. Then this is where it starts. It starts with something as easy as paying the cashier behind the cash register. It's almost like, imagine that you were sitting next to her on a table and, it wasn't this technological age that we have now. We were a little bit closer, and she says, so what do you want? And I say, I want some strawberries. You like strawberries, huh? Well, that's going to be this much money. And you say, okay, here it is. And there you go. Here it is. You can count it if you want. And you have a nice little moment there. Yeah. Now, that was Yama, the house rules. That we are kind of like a guest when we're in people's rooms, And then we have Niyama, the personal habits. Now, we got to talk about you. Keep yourself clean. Be content, show up on time, study, do a little studying, study something higher, and trust in what's beyond you, that this is going to be all right. And these are your do's, where the other one was kind of like your don'ts. So that's Yama and Niyama. Okay, and that's got to be the do's are they're the ones that are bringing in like good things to your harbor, right? So those are the do's, and Yama is like what you fall back on. That's like your defense. It's like, hey, I don't like what you did right there, but I see you're a good person, so you're gonna get away with it. But honey, no, don't do that again. Okay? Now, asana, the body posture. So this is when you find your pose, like picking your best seat, a good position that's comfortable, not too soft, not too stiff, and you settle your body so that your energy starts listening, and you start listening to that breath, it comes and goes in and it goes out, your breath, and that's asana. It's very important. And maybe now we're talking about yoga, but you can make this be about anything, really. Yeah. And then pranayama, the breath. Yeah, which I was starting to talk about it. I mean, it's these kind of overlap a little bit. You're trying to do everything at once. But just imagine a situation where maybe you're seeing somebody special, and you gotta follow the house rules. That's Yama. You gotta have your good personal habits, which is Niyama, and you have a good, maybe you get into some kind of position together, and you sit in a relaxed position where you can last and where you can stay. It's like, this is a good position right here. And then it's pranayama, the breath. Yeah, maybe you need to slow down. It's like, oh, relax, oh, we need to slow down. And you start noticing your breathing, like soft music in the background, maybe some 80s music. Dun, 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 dun. So take these broken wings. Okay, I actually sing better than that. I'm just, say if you have a karaoke night, just invite me. When your breath gets smooth and your thoughts starts following, or maybe your breath is very present and you can kind of really feel that breath in your face, like just coming out your face, just in your face. Maybe you're going into kriyas and your face you make this face. Maybe it looks like, I kind of worry, and it's like, hey, are you okay, baby? Is it hurting? And it's like, no, it's okay. So that's pranayama. Now, pratyahara, turning inward. That's like when you go in somewhere, you go in, and then the curtains closes. You close the curtains. The world is outside. I can't wait. Yeah, and you're not running from it. You're just taking a moment to be here. And to try to find that union. Yeah, and maybe you're doing it alone. Maybe you're doing it with somebody else. Yeah, and you go inside. Yeah, you go inside. Now, dharana is focus. Now you focus on one thing. One candle flame, perhaps. One sound, one image, one mantra. Or, the position and what that is doing to your body. Yeah, it's like it's a position here, it's doing something. The position, the breath, everything it's coming together. It's coming together, yeah. And in the background you got a good favorite song. Maybe you listen to that a little bit. It's like, oh, this is like perfect with the movie music going on in the background. And that's like dharana. So now we've gone through 6. We've gone through the house rules, that's yama. And the niyama is the personal habits. The asana is the posture, the position, And pranayama is the breath, like that, so much pleasure, I have to breathe. And then pratyahara is turning inward, and dharana is focus. Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk flow. Because now we've had like these 6. Now, let's talk flow. When that focus stays steady, the song takes over. And you forget you're listening, and you and the focus become one rhythm, just like, just that rhythm, and the breath is almost going automatically, kind of reaches this, it kind of starts climbing up, the feeling. And maybe, am I the one breathing, or is this thing, this activity, this yoga, is it doing it for me? Is this, what is it? And you feel the surge from coming up from below, and into your face and into your brain. Is just your body starts tingling almost, and that's going to take you to samadhi, which is union. Yeah, finally. You just disappear for a moment, like into the music. Like if you're like, if you're really tense in pranayama, then like maybe the music almost sounds echoey, and it messes with your hearing. The dancer and the dance are the same. The house, the guest, the breath, the silence. Or maybe it's very loud. Sometimes. At first, it can be very, very loud. Yeah. Like, have you seen the Dzogchen logo? It's like a rainbow. And you know what's inside that rainbow? Like erupting into bliss. Well, there you see a Tibetan letter. And we call that one. You know what we call that one? We call it ah. You're just like, ah. That's the ah. Ah. Perfection. And then the silence. All one thing. Yeah. Deep samadhi. Just just Yeah. And so, you come there to do some yoga, cute yoga instructor smiles, gives you a towel and a key, and don't rush it, honey. Every yoga studio in this house is part of the experience. Just go in there, take part in that cleaning ritual. We got some flower water. You can wash up. You can wash up with that flower water. Yeah, and then just be clean. Soft breath, steady mind. That's how you find the sweet spot. That's all of them. That's yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, and samadhi. Yeah, that awareness, that union awareness, right? Like very raw, very raw awareness, very prime ordeal, very primal ordeal yoga. Yeah. So, and this applies to everything in life, and you can learn so much, so whatever, maybe you can think of a scenario where this could be used, and just think about that. Yeah.
Making love, he got the cat.